All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in SCAC Football Defensive Player of the Week, senior linebacker from Trinity University, Jakob Coker. Jacob, thanks so much for taking some time out and talking with us
I
today.
appreciate y'all having me out here.
All right, Jacob, Trinity gets a season opening win on the road at Howard Payne, 23 to 16. Great defensive performance. But how does it feel? You guys lost to them last year. How does it feel to get a win to start off the year against Howard Payne?
Uh, Obviously, it feels wonderful. I mean, we came into the game knowing that this team was going to push us. We knew they had a pretty good quarterback. We knew that their offense kind of went a little fast tempo. So there were some things we hadn't seen really from our offense in training camp. And I think as a defense, we did pretty well adjusting kind of on the fly. I think our offense did well. I thought we ran the ball pretty well with Jeremy and that O-line. And it felt good to get a little revenge. Obviously, they came down to San Antonio and got us last year. So it felt good to get back out there and give one to them.
All right, Jacob, and individually, you had probably your best career game at Trinity, a career high 15 tackles. You had a huge sack that led to a touchdown to put Trinity ahead, and you also got a fumble recovery. Just talk a little bit about your individual performance.
Well, I think I did pretty well. I think I was satisfied with my performance. I was kind of disappointed. I think I missed a few more tackles than I really wanted to. That was pretty hard to watch on film. But really, it's just our defensive coaches do a pretty good job of getting us in the right place, getting us to recognize plays and formations and any kind of tendency, and just I got to thank my D-line too for keeping me pretty clean and having a lot of tackles on the edge and just filling my gap and just really doing my job was all I tried to do, and it worked out for the team, so it's a good thing.
All right, this has been Jakob Coker, Trinity University football team and the SCAC Defensive Player of the Week. Now, Jacob, let's turn to some other questions,
Okay.
get to know you a little bit better. So just give us the first thoughts that come to your mind on these questions.
Okay.
Trinity University football team, who's the funniest or goofiest teammate that you have?
The funniest teammate. Man, that's tough. We got a lot of characters. I would say definitely the loudest is probably Camden Jobert, one of our DBs. He, no matter where you are on the field at practice or on the game, you can usually hear him yelling from somewhere. So he's definitely a very outgoing personality, I would say.
All right. What's the song that you listen to right before the game, the last song you listen to get you pumped up for a game?
The last song.
Or maybe your favorite song to get you pumped up?
Man, I've tried to. I've kept the same playlist I've had since high school, and so I would say probably the number one song on that I listen to right before I go out there is "Lose Yourself" by Eminem. That kind of gets me going in the right mind.
There you go. All right. What's your favorite pro team and your favorite pro player?
Favorite pro team? The Dallas Cowboys, just where I grew up. The Cowboys are probably the best team in the NFC this year, going to win the Super Bowl. That's exciting.
I like the way you think.
Hopefully, at least. Favorite player? Man, I don't know. I want to pick a defensive guy, but I would have to probably say, I respect Jason Witten for what he does, how long he's done it, and how he handles himself. I think that's very admirable.
Good choice. Good choice. Last one, we'll get you out. Coach Urban does blank really well, and you can't say Coach Football.
Coach Urban does blank really well. I think Coach Urban teaches really well. I think they are synonymous in a way, but I think coaching and teaching are different, and I think that he does a great job of not only showing what route to run to the receivers and all the offense, or where your hole is going to be as a running back, but he'll tell you why against certain formations and certain coverages and alignments that this is going to be open right there. And I think obviously in our first game, I think you've seen a pretty good improvement from our offense last year, this year because of that.
Great. All right. Jakob Coker, senior linebacker from Trinity University, the SCAC Defensive Player of the Week. Once again, thanks so much, and good luck this weekend.
I appreciate it. Thank you all.